Hi, I'm Melissa Hall, and I'm a certified feline master groomer. And I earned my certification at the National Cat Groomers Institute in 2014. And you can check out their website online, nationalcatgroomersinstitute.com. This here is a regular of mine on a 6-week bathing schedule, 9 years old. I also trim a sanitary on her booty, and it does get kind of messy back there. She is a little bit chubby, she says, so she does need some help. And she does pretty well here. There's a little bit of the pre-sanitary I clipped. Her little cat privates tend to go inwards. But she is very greasy. She is prone to matting. I have shaved matting off the sides of her as well as on her tummy. So the pet owner brings her in regularly for bathing every 6 weeks. And I'm using a product called Groomer's Goop Degreaser on a dry coat before the bath. And I put it on generously. And she is very greasy on her back and her feet. I tend to get her back feet tend to be very greasy as well, and her legs. So I give her goop massage here on her dry coat before her bath. And she's got a green e-collar on her head from Smart Practice. And there she is after her 4 or 5 minute goop soak treatment there. And I'm going to put her in the bathtub. And then I'm going to use a product called Chubb's Bars. And I'm going to scrub her down with the Chubb's Bar. But first I want to get her really wet. You don't need to rinse out goop. You just need to get them really wet. I will take off the cone and do around her head too. It just helps keep her relaxed during this process. And you want to make sure the hair is really wet. And then after you're done bathing, you have to dry them. I'm using a K9 mini fluffer with variable speed. I really like this dryer. Sophie's very used to coming here and seeing me. And she likes the dryer. She has a little happy hoodie on her head, and I don't need to put the e-collar on her for this process at all. She tolerates the groom quite well. But you can see this is a great way, bathing, to rid of shedding hair, loosen up the coat, and get rid of dandruff. We blow dry right to the skin. You can see everything. And then you can pop your nozzle off as she's about 80% dry. I'll start to get closer to the skin and I'll start combing out any areas I see that may need it. And do around her head. But there she is hiding under the happy hood with her towel with the happy hoodie. See, I point to it. And the happy hoodie is a great, that's the pink thing on her head. You can get that from Ryan's Pet Supplies. And I'll show you a close-up view. This is how I dry around her head, and I'll slowly work it up, and I'll turn my dryer down to what she can tolerate. Now I'm going to use my Romani rake and vac for her deshed. And I've already finished combing her out, and I did a Zoom Groom deshed on her. And she just gets really happy after she's combed out. She feels really frisky. And so I used Romani's rake and vac for her deshed, and as you can see, no conditioner was needed. She's all combed out and clean, way less shedding hair, and a happier cat without matting. Thanks for watching, you guys.